Did you really think you could just walk off with that?
But all that changes if I pop up in the Reliant database. He'll know I'm in Sidonia, and he'll never stop looking for me. Are you done? Hey, I kind of have to work, so as much as possible, yes. I intend to patch things up with him and work with him on our mutual issues. Goodbye. He has connections with doctors throughout the settled systems. I don't know which ones I can trust, and it won't end well for me if they snitch to him. That's good, I guess. I wish we could have patched things up, but I'll take what I can get. You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just nervous. I have every right to be. Things between my father and I are going slow, but we'll get there. Do you still need me? At this point, I suppose I'll just need to have faith that he won't. He won't see visitors he doesn't know, but maybe he'll talk if you tell him you're there on my behalf. It's risky, but maybe he'll listen if he knows you mean him no harm. That is a good first step, and I'm willing to let him back into my life, bit by bit, as long as he proves his words and commits to change. Actually, maybe this is wrong. You're a total stranger. Forget I said anything.
What do you think you're doing?
If it works, I'll be free. If not, well, at least you still won't know where to find me. What do you think?
Good luck. You can check with Jack at the Broken Spear for the whiskey. He may have some or know where to get it. We'll get to that. Will you listen to what I have to say first?
Put that back!
I'm glad he's out of my life. Now I can go on with living mine. It's not a matter of money. There's more to it than that. We need to talk. That's unfortunate. I was hoping I could work things out with him. I guess we will never know if that is true or not. It is both fortunate and unfortunate, but that burden is for me to live with now. Later.
Help! Murder!
There may be, but getting him to listen to you is the key here. And what I've told you is the surest way I can think of. That whiskey is exceedingly rare. I'm sure it will pique his interest enough to hear what you have to say. Last I heard, he no longer cares for my safety. He only wants revenge. I have little doubt he would throw me in jail for as long as possible. Or worse. Maybe I can trust you after all. As you know, the issues with my father are making it difficult for me to get medical treatment. I was hoping to see you. Without your intervention, this would not have been possible. And I can finally treat this. Thank you. I cannot repay you enough. There was a time he had a falling out with his brother, and that whiskey did the trick to bring them back together. With that gift, he will know I am sincere. Really? You pulled that up all by yourself? But I'd understand if you decided not to help. It's a lot. I'm confused. I thought you wanted to help. There is nothing more we need to discuss. See, I'd like to go to Reliant Medical for treatment, but my father, Nathan, is an executive with the Reliant. Trevor tells me you're skilled in dealing with people. Maybe you could try to reason with my father, or maybe scare him into backing off. He is an emotional man. I believe he can be reasoned with, but his anger prevents me from confronting him without your help.
Help! Someone's being attacked!
It's worse than you think. I didn't just run away from him. I knocked him unconscious, then stole his ship while he was out cold. Trust me, it was warranted at the time. You could try mentioning her by name. Belinda. He misses her greatly. Thinking about her tends to calm him down. It's worth a try. I know. I'm asking a huge favor to someone I barely know.
Pickpocket! Stop!
I received an urgent message from my father. He's dropped the charges. He wasn't always the way he is. It wasn't until after my mother died that he changed. Grew angry, dangerous. He was no longer himself. So if I ask him, he's going to say he saw it. I guess I thought it went without saying. But at the same time, maybe I secretly wished it. It's clear you want to help. Maybe I can trust you. I just heard that the charges against me have been dropped. Whatever you said to my father worked. It sounds as if I may finally be safe. It just so happens there's a conference he goes to on Neon around this time of year. He always stays at Hotel Volai.
I'll take that. Thank you.
It will still be difficult. There's a lot we need to speak about, but I think we may be able to mend our relationship, thanks to you. I hope we resolve this issue with my father soon.
Maybe. It's risky. But you could try to reason with him, or maybe scare him into backing off.
I'm worried. If this backfires and my father still comes after me. I hated that man, but I never wished him dead.
Someone do something!
Yeah. Thanks. I've still got the rest of my contract to fulfill, but who knows after that? I can go anywhere, do anything.
What do you think you're doing?
Yes. It sounded sincere. I can tell. And if I'm being truthful, I secretly hoped he would come to his senses. I'm glad you got my father off my back. I hope I never have to worry about him again. That's it. Exactly. I still can't believe he's dead. I can't help but feel responsible.
What are you doing?
Every day there was yelling, lack of freedom, threats. I had to escape my prison. But even now, I am trapped. Thankfully, it sounds as if that may not be necessary, but it is good to know such a guarantee exists. Okay, bye. I don't know what to say. Let us hope that no one will need to make good on that threat. But I will let you know if it comes to that. If I get the help I need, it's a risk. If I don't, it's a risk. You've made me see that. I appreciate your help, but I think it's best if we do not talk anymore. I can now go get treatment, at least. And though I'm still worried he may eventually track me down, at least he knows I'm not defenseless. I'm not really in the mood to talk right now. Bye. It became so bad. He once locked me in my room for 2 days after an argument. Can you believe that? A prisoner in my own home. Thank you. If my father finds me, well, I know my father and I fear for my safety. That is a definite. Oh no, I do. Maybe you can call me over next time you do something like that. I'd love to see it. It's not that I'm not grateful. I don't know, this is a lot to take in. You're back. But no, I shouldn't be asking you for help. Forget I did. Good to see you. I've got it. Bring him a bottle of his favorite whiskey, Red Harvest Reserve. Say it's say it's a peace offering from me. You're back. What happened with my father? Of course. We will be taking things slow. There is a lot of trust to rebuild. But he acknowledged and apologized for his past behavior. And thank you so much for trying to help me. If you didn't come through, I don't know what I would have done. I could have died. Maybe you can convince him to come to his senses and speak with me, but at this point, I'll take what I can get. I'm feeling much better now. Thanks to your help. Thanks. I'll try it, but I really should see an actual doctor. Did I say something wrong? I understand.
Oh my god! Hey! Give that back!
He's presumably at the Hotel Volai in Neon. If you bring him his favorite rare red Harvest Reserve whiskey, he may be inclined to listen to you. I've decided to go ahead and get treatment regardless. If you were willing to do all of this for me, then I owe it to myself to take my chances.
Someone help me!
It's not contagious, I promise. But, whatever. Maybe I was wrong about you. And, with luck, my father will have a change of heart after he sees the lengths I took to reach out to him. Thank you for trying, but please leave me be now. Sidonia's nice. For a mining colony, I guess.
Hey, give that back.
It doesn't look like you have one. Shame. I'm sure you mean well, though.
And thank you so much for trying to help me.
Thank you for agreeing to help. Because of you, I can get back to my life and finally get the treatment I need. I'm in your debt. Thank you. I believe with therapy we could repair our relationship, as damaged as it is. I came to Sidonia to escape him. Nathan is not a good man. Not to me. And I did something terrible to him, so now he is searching far and wide for me. Or if you discover it is irreparable, at least you could put the fear of God in him, and that should deter him from taking further action. He was my father, and yet I still feel relief. It will always weigh heavy on my soul. I don't know what else to say. After I ditched it above Aquila, I bounced around the settled systems until I landed here. It's the last place I thought he'd find me.
Hey, that isn't yours.
I know. I wish it were that easy. Mention my deceased mother by name, Belinda. This makes him think of her, which tends to calm him in the moment. And he may listen. It's worth trying. After my mother died in an accident, he changed. He became obsessed with my protection, but he never listened to what that was doing to me. It is good that this chapter of my life is now closed and I can finally get the help I need. Since you helped us out with the equipment and all, I was wondering if I could talk to you.
Help! I'm being attacked!
I suppose I should thank you, even though it feels wrong to do so. Thank you for trying. But I think it's for the best now that we part ways. Goodbye.
Don't try that again.
If you're still willing, I'd like you to speak with my father. Ideally, you'll get him to call off his search for me and drop the charges against me. It's a risk I have to take. Yes, my condition is getting worse, but there's a chance it will clear up on its own. I doubt it will come to that, but yes. I now know I have a friend I can count on when I'm in trouble. He is indeed stubborn, so I assume you said what was needed to get your point across. Good. As you can probably tell, I've got this bad cough. My father and I are speaking. It's a start. Thanks. No idea. Some sort of lung rot. Maybe from all the Martian dust that kicks up in here. Or it could be something worse. It got worse and worse. First, it was no traveling in ships without one of his pilots. Then no parties, no drinking, no leaving the house. I obeyed. But he didn't trust me, so he started monitoring everything I did. If he seems too stubborn or angry, there is one thing you can try. It used to work for me when he became particularly hostile. I'm safe, but at what cost? I'm sure he's really jealous of this huge piece of ore you supposedly pulled all by yourself in one chunk. Maybe you still can, but you should know. He has powerful and dangerous friends, so you must be careful. Really? That bad? Well, it's clear you want to help. Maybe I can trust you. I still can't believe my father is dead. It's I admit, I finally feel free.
That's mine. Give it back.
I just heard news that my father was found dead in his hotel room. I assume that was your doing. If it works, I'll be free. If not, well, at least he still won't know where to find me. What do you think? It's probably not, but I can't afford to go get it looked at. Please, you have done enough. Let us part ways. Sorry, I don't really have much to say.